Are you ready to question everything you thought you knew about freedom? Because what if I told you that the very comforts you cherish might be the invisible chains holding you back? Imagine a world where people don't need to be controlled by force because they're too busy enjoying themselves to ever rebel. Sound familiar? This isn't some dystopian fantasy. It's the world we're living in right now. And Aldous Huxley saw it coming decades ago in his chilling novel, Brave New World. But here's the kicker. Unlike the brutal regimes of the past, this new form of control doesn't rule through pain. No, it's far more insidious than that. It rules through pleasure. And we're all caught in its web. Think about it. When was the last time you went a full day without checking your phone? Without scrolling through social media, binging a TV show, or losing yourself in some form of digital entertainment? These pleasures have become our modern-day prison, and the scary part is we've locked ourselves in. We're drowning in a sea of constant stimulation. Our minds are so flooded with entertainment, shopping, and superficial connections that we've become numb. Numb to the deeper questions of life, numb to the injustices around us, numb to the search for truth. And that's exactly how they want us. You see, pain has a way of uniting people, of waking them up to reality. But pleasure isolates, it pacifies. It keeps us docile and distracted, too caught up in our own little worlds to notice the bigger picture crumbling around us. Here's the genius of this modern control system. We choose it. Nobody's forcing us to spend hours scrolling through TikTok or binge watching the latest Netflix series. We do it because it's easy, because it feels good. Comfort has become our invisible chain, and we're willingly putting it on every single day. Remember Soma, that fictional drug from Brave New World that kept everyone in a state of blissful ignorance? Well, look around. It's everywhere. It's in the dopamine hit of a new Instagram like. It's in the escapism of pornography. It's in the constant barrage of advertisements promising happiness through consumption. Even in the pills we pop to numb our emotional pain. All of these things offer temporary relief, a quick fix for our discomfort, but none of them offer real healing. And why would the system want to heal us when keeping us distracted is so much more effective? They don't need to suppress rebellion anymore because we're too busy chasing the next hit of pleasure to even think about rebelling. But what's the long-term cost of living in this pleasure trap? It's not pretty, folks. We're seeing a generation of adults with the emotional depth of children. People unable to tolerate even the slightest discomfort, addicted to instant gratification, politically apathetic because engaging with real issues is just too uncomfortable. So, what's the solution? Should we all become ascetics, rejecting pleasure entirely? Not quite. The way out isn't about denying pleasure. It's about choosing conscious pleasure. It's about waking up to the trap we're in and making deliberate choices about how we engage with the world. Here's how we start. First, practice awareness. Before you reach for that phone or turn on that TV, pause. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? Am I genuinely enjoying this, or am I just avoiding something else? Next, try fasting from distractions. I know. The very thought probably makes you anxious, but that's exactly why you need to do it. Disconnect to reconnect with yourself. You might be surprised at what you discover in the silence. Here's a tough one. Embrace discomfort. Pain, boredom, uncertainty. These aren't your enemies. They're your teachers. They're opportunities for growth. When was the last time you really grew from being comfortable and finally seek meaning? Not through likes or views or followers, but through real, deep connections. Through creating something meaningful. Through connecting with nature. Through quiet reflection on what truly matters to you. But let me warn you, this path isn't easy. Truth is uncomfortable. It's messy. It's challenging. But it's also liberating in a way that no amount of superficial pleasure can ever match. Illusions might keep us feeling safe, but they also keep us stuck. The real revolution, the one that matters, isn't out there in the streets. It's in here, in our minds and hearts. It's about waking up, growing up, and choosing depth over dopamine. So I want to leave you with a question that might just be your first step towards real freedom. Does this pleasure free me or trap me? Think about that. Really think about it. And maybe, just maybe, you'll start to see the invisible chains that have been holding you back all along. But hey, don't just take my word for it. I want to hear from you. Have you ever felt trapped by comfort? What steps have you taken to break free from the pleasure trap? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get a real conversation going. And if this video made you think, if it challenged you in any way, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Because the more of us who wake up, the harder it becomes for them to keep us asleep. Oh, and one last thing. If you want to stay updated on more mind-bending content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Until then, stay curious, stay questioning, and remember, true freedom starts in the mind. See you in the next one.